Morning everybody, welcome to another WEBBY'S World on the Football Premiership predictions. It's going to be a massive show. We've got other bits and pieces we're going to add in. Number one, Spennymoor Football Club. Absolute flying. They're in the FA Trophy. Final in May at Wembley. So we'll talk about them a little bit later on in the show. The big man here, how are you, son?
I'm very well, mate. Buzzing,
mate. Yeah, he's buzzing obviously after, we're going to obviously Wednesday's day at Madrid at the Bernabéu. Absolute quality. It really, really was. But what we're going to do, we'll put that in the middle of the show. So it's WEBBY'S World. It is the football prediction show in my little manor in south of Tenerife. And what sort of temperature have we got today, kid?
It's got 22 plus.
22 plus,
23.
yeah, easy. 22, 23 plus. Right, first and foremost, we'll leave the shout outs to a bit later. We're going to get Richie on if we can. Richie's been a little bit poorly. Oh, God, they're after us already. The drones, they're after us. What we're going to do, we're going to get Richie from down in Fañabé. He's been a bit poorly last couple of weeks, but we're going to get him on Simon's phone, see if he's going to give us some predictions. Let's have a look. Where is he?
It's the tour one. It's the tour.
Oh, it's the tour helicopter.
It's not the police. Don't worry, Webby.
Right. Saturday, today, okay? Let's start off. Brighton taking on Brentford at Griffin Park.
Is that the early kickoff?
That's the early kickoff. Brentford, Brighton, the double B's. What do you reckon, son? Bit of a boring that one, isn't it, do you reckon?
I might go shopping with Angela.
Is it that bad? Shopping with Angela, God, dear.
Brentford, Brighton. Brentford are good at home. I know they haven't been really good this season.
Yeah.
No, home win for me, yeah. Brentford are good at home.
Yeah,
like them,
they are good at home, but they have dipped a little bit lately. Yeah. I'm going to go a score draw. I'm going to go one apiece. I'm going to have a scratch me nose because I've got something up my nose. I don't really like that. Right, we'll go one apiece, and he's going to go home win with Brentford. But don't forget, hopefully, I've got two ex-footballers going to send me some vlogs coming through, and I'm not going to tell you the name of the person. Come closer. And I'll tell you what he says. I've given him a tip for the 115 at Newcastle yesterday. So hopefully that it's won. If it's won, you'll get a vlog from him in a minute. And I've asked another ex-footballer to send me a little vlog on Arsenal. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed he's going to come through with all the goods. Right, let's go down to Sellers Park. Crystal Palace, big pal Alan Fernandez. We haven't seen him for a while, have we?
No, he ain't been about.
Right, Palace taking on Bournemouth, who beat Fulham 1-0 on Monday night. Bit of a boring game. So what are we going? Palace against Bournemouth.
I think it's got draw written all over it. Palace are playing well, Bournemouth are playing well, but I still think it's got draw written all over it for me. Yeah, you're probably
right. But I still
big goals.
I think
it could be a Desmond.
Well, yeah, it could be a Desmond. But don't forget, Palace got stuffed by Newcastle 5-0 last week, didn't they? And I think they've got to turn it around. They've probably got to kick up the backside, get highest up the table they probably get. So I'm going to go home win Palace. Right, let's go to Goodison Park. One of the last games, obviously, ever at Goodison Park before they moved to their new 60,000 all-seater stadium. Everton taking on Man City, the champions as it is. What do you reckon?
Away win.
Everton, Man City.
Away win. I think Man City because I think they're going to need top four this season, maybe. They're going to need top four.
But is five going to go through, we reckon, don't we? Yeah. And if Man City win this, Leicester City are demoted to the Championship. End of.
Not a bad thing.
No.
They've been great.
No, they're ready to go down.
Get rid of Vardy, Steptoe, get rid of him.
I think Wrexham are after Vardy, I think.
I don't care, just get him out.
Yeah, get him out of the way. Right, let's move on to Upton Park, West Ham United. A lot of West Ham United fans. Sean Murphy, Big Andy Swallow. Yeah,
Cam Finley, his dad Jim.
Yeah.
Too many. James Tolfree. Too many.
Yeah, too many West Ham.
Big Collette.
Listen, yeah, West Ham taking on bottom of the table, relegated already, Southampton.
It has to be a home win.
Yes, it has to be.
It has to be a home win.
Or it's not.
There's nothing else to say.
If not, Potter's going to. His job's got to be on the line if they can't beat Southampton, isn't it? Surely.
Well, it's too soon to say that because remember he hasn't got his own squad yet.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember, it's not his squad.
But Southampton are poor. They've only won, is it 2 all season?
Yeah, but now they're relegated. They've got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
so they could come out and start playing.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Right, last one on today, Saturday, the 5:30 kickoff. Aston Villa taking on Newcastle. That is a massive one. Do you know something?
Be a good game.
It's because they're both looking for a top. Come on in a bit, big man.
Sorry.
Well, they're both looking for a top 5 finish to get into the Champions League for next season. And the Villa obviously are still in the Champions League. No, they're at the Champions League. Beg your pardon.
I think Villa will struggle to get into the top 5. I think Newcastle, if they can keep this run going, they will get in the top 5.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
You know,
man at front's firing, isn't he?
Chelsea, City, Newcastle. You know, it's all going to be around them for it. Liverpool, Arsenal, maybe. Okay. Maybe Liverpool, Arsenal is the two certainties at the moment. Yeah. You know, but West Ham, that's definitely a home win. Yeah, okay. And this one here tonight, this tonight's game, I'm really looking forward to that. I'll be having a look at that.
Villa, Newcastle. Well,
Newcastle won 5-0 in the week. Yeah. Villa got knocked out of the Champions League in the week after a really, really good performance.
Against PSG,
Really good performance. I think they've suffered them up for us.
Yeah, for sure. That's what they've done. So what are you going for?
I'm going to go home win, you know.
I'm going to go Desmond Tutu. I think there's a few goals in this game.
I was going to say a draw, but no, I think Villa need to win it to get back on the uppers. Okay,
right, I'll go Desmond 2-2, Villa 2, Newcastle 2. Right, before we go to the Sunday games, I want to bring in. I've got a great little vlog from one of my pals who I give horse racing tips to, ex-football professional. They all are actually. It's a little vlog, and I want anybody to name any. Can I keep moving it? Any of these players. It was the game at Everton, Nottingham Forest taking on Everton, and Everton beaten by a late goal by a 1-0 at the Forest ground. Okay, City ground at the City ground. Anybody recognise these players? All right, have a look and let me know after, and send in the comments.
If you get them all, I'll personally send you a tenner.
There's your Hey, I'll tell you who they are. Even I didn't know. I only knew 2 of them.
I only knew 2.
I only knew 2.
No one ain't getting them. No one.
Right, check it out. Comment.
You're not getting one in.
Listen, Webby, enjoy your holiday, having a jolly up.
Webby in Tenerife.
Enjoy Webby.
Webby. Up the Reds.
Up the Reds.
Right, you get any of them? We only got 2. See how many you got. Send the comments in. Right, before we go.
The neighbours are in.
Oh. Nice neighbours. Right, before we go to Sunday's game, we're going to bring the big man in because this man flew to Madrid on Wednesday in the quarter-final second leg. Go on, Si. Tell them what happened.
Well, it was a game that I didn't want to miss. You know, a lot of my friends were going, a lot of my mates, close mates, old mates, new mates, everyone was going. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go with or without a ticket. So we beat them 3-0 at home, as you know. So off I tried. Me and my mate Mark downstairs. So I got the plane over there. Everyone's looking for tickets. Everyone. They're all online. They're online from 500 to 900, 750, 800. But every time you're clicking on it to get one, it's putting 150 quid booking fee on it.
Gotcha.
So we got up Wednesday morning, decided we're going to go down to the stadium. Well, I made the executive decision to go down to the stadium and see what's about, whether it's touts or the ticket office or the Arsenal collection point. See if anything was going to get sent back. Anyway, we got the tickets. We got 10, 5 grand. A lot of money, but we didn't care. If we would have lost 4-0, we might have cared, but we didn't. We won the game 2-1. It was a great game of football.
So you two paid 5 grand?
500 each. We paid 5 grand for 10 tickets.
For 10 tickets,
okay. For all my mates. We all put a monkey each.
Okay.
We all paid 500 quid each.
Okay.
A lot of money, but it's not a lot of money.
Where'd you pick the tickets up? Or did it come through online?
No, the geezer had them on his phone, digital passes on his phone. So we met him at about 12 o'clock midday, had to deal with him, didn't part with no money. No. We said, we'll meet you at 7:30 at the turnstile. You can tell what turnstile to be at.
Yeah,
we'll
good shout.
At 7:30.
Good shout.
And all he's done, he clicked the ticket to your phone, you give him the 500 quid. You go in, the first one went in, the first 2, Mark and Harvey went in, sat down, phoned us, said we're in our seats.
Fantastic.
So then we clicked another 2 and just done it like that.
Okay,
so
right, let's get on with it before we get
to the game. Well, before we get turned off.
Yeah, before we get turned off.
The game was, you know, it was a quick start by Madrid. The first 20 minutes was always going to be important. You know, as long as Arsenal didn't concede the first 20 minutes, we always had a chance. Mbappe scored one off his chest, but he was offside, so that got ruled out. And then the first half drifted away, 0-0, absolutely buzzing. We were absolutely buzzing. We was in the Madrid seats. We was in the Madrid fans. No trouble, no aggro. It was sweet as a nut. Yep. And you could hear all the Arsenal fans singing their hearts out. They really put on a good show. The singers did really well. Second half, sorry, I missed the Saka penalty that he missed. It was a stupid penalty that he took because is looking at one of the best goalkeepers in the world, top three anyway.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, he's in the top three. And you've done this stupid hop, skip and jump.
Yeah.
And you've just tapped the ball like Panenka. No, just put your laces through it and score the goal and win the tie.
Yeah.
You could have won the tie way back then.
Yeah.
You know, he messed
Took the
it
pressure
up.
off.
He messed it up. Then they got a penalty, didn't they?
Yeah.
They got a penalty. It took 5 minutes with VAR to rule it out for offside.
Unbelievable.
So they ruled it out for offside. So Declan Rice, for the foul, got his yellow card taken away.
Yeah.
But Mbappe never got yellow carded for diving.
Yeah, sure.
So listen, it is what it is, right? And then you know the rest of the second half starts. You know, we are on the attack. We are at them. We are on them, right? Saka goes through, scores a terrific goal, but a minute later, Saliba makes a mistake. And I will say, it's not his first one this season, but he is a warrior.
Yeah.
He's a great player.
Yeah, sure.
But he's a much better player with Gabriel beside him. But I'll tell you what, this kid Kiwior, I've never been his biggest fan. But these last 3 games, he has been unbelievable. The way he passes the ball out of defence, the way he's so cool, he's calm. And as my mate Fred has always said, if you give this kid game time, he will be superb. You know?
Yeah.
So they scored their goal. Anyway, as you know, it's 1-1. Boom, boom, boom. The game's opened up a bit now. The tackles are flying in. Someone's been grabbed around the throat. He got a yellow card.
Yeah.
Party pushed him to the floor. He got a yellow card.
Yeah, sure.
He's out the first leg of the semi-final now,
God.
which is an absolute nightmare.
So you've beaten them 2-1.
Gabriel Martinelli goes through, scores in the last minute, beats them 2-1.
Yeah.
Now we're a club, Arsenal, right? We've got no record in the Champions League like Real Madrid have got, right?
Yeah.
We've been to 1 final, we've been to about 4 semis, right, and about 8 quarters I think we've been to, right? They've been to 33 quarter-finals. 33.
Quality.
So you don't know, so you can count the semis they've been to,
Yeah,
right?
sure, fantastic.
And they've won it 15 times.
15 times, yeah.
But we've played them 4 times in the Champions League, European Cup, whatever you want to call it. We played them 4 times. We've drew once 0-0 at our gaff.
Yeah.
Beat them at their gaff 1-0.
Yeah.
Then we beat them at our gaff 3-0.
Yeah.
And beat them at their gaff 2-1.
Yeah.
They've scored 1 goal in 4 games against us. I don't know if you call it a bogey team or what, but now we've got a really good chance to win it.
So you're in the semi-final. Who have you got in the semis?
PSG. PSG. Tickets go on sale on Monday for the home leg on the 29th of April.
And you will or not?
No, I won't be going to that one, mate. I won't be going to that one, but I'll be going to Munich for the final. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'll be going to Munich. We'll beat PSG.
Right. Well done, big man. Arsenal in the semi-finals of the Champions League, and fingers crossed they can beat PSG to get to the final. I'm not going to go too long with this. Obviously, with Thursday night as well, I'm in the 3 All-Stars watching Man United taking Leon.
Heart attack, blood pressure, doctor calling you.
Oh dear, 2-2 at their place after they scored the equaliser in the last minute.
96 minutes,
last touch
Turkey,
of the game.
96 minutes.
But at the end of the day, last night, I left it 5-10, but it was just too late for me. 8 till 10, that's enough.
It was past his bedtime.
Past his bedtime. Dawn's going, come on. At the end of the day, Man United got through 3 goals in the last 7 minutes, and one of my favourite players, Harry Maguire, flip it up. Big number 5, Bosch get in there, one in Man United, and they got Atletico Bilbao in the semi-final, 2 legs. So good luck to them.
Who smashed Rangers last night?
Yeah,
ripped them apart
by 2 goals to them. Right, let's move on very, very quickly. I'm just waiting to see whether 2 ex-professional footballers send me a couple of vlogs. If they do, we're going to put them on. Don't forget, talking about Spennymoor Football Club at the end of the show. It's an absolute cracker. They're going to Wembley on May the 11th. Right, let's move on to Sunday. We've got 4 big games on Sunday. We're going Fulham against Chelsea at Craven Cottage. What are we doing, son? What's happening?
Well, that's another game where Chelsea needs to get on the uppers, don't they, to get in the top 4. Or top 5 as they now call it.
They didn't play well on Thursday. They were booed off the pitch.
But Fulham are looking to get into Europa League or the Conference League as well, you know.
Tough game.
And I think Fulham beat them last season for the first time in years. Yeah. So what
do you reckon?
Draw.
No, I'm going for 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. Right, let's go down to Portman Road. Ipswich taking on your mighty boys, Arsenal. Are they going to come back? Are they going to? Oh.
Well, they're nearly down as well, aren't they, Ipswich? You know, they're nearly down. Their players can put on a show. You know, I always tip Arsenal to win. I always fancy Arsenal because they're my team.
Of course.
But you know what? They got 1 eye on the Champions League. It proved it against Everton the other week, right? I'll draw.
A draw.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to go Arsenal win, 100%. Not even in question. Arsenal win at Portman Road. And I'm going to stop this now. I'm going to see if my Arsenal professional footballer has sent me a vlog. If he hasn't, you're not going to get it. If he sent it, you're going to see it right now. Let's see what he says.
Webby, Ian Allinson here, ex-Arsenal, Luton, Stoke and Colchester. I predict Ipswich 1, Arsenal 3. And then it's Champions League semi-finals. PSG. Come on the Gunners.
Right, we're back on. Now listen, the reason why I can't say yes or no, because I don't know. I don't know if he sent it because it's on my phone. So if he sent it, I'll put it on. If he hasn't, I'll put it on next week and what have you, and we'll see what happens. Right, up to Old Trafford, Man United taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers, a 2 o'clock kickoff tomorrow afternoon. And that's Jason 3 All Shoes. I'll be down to 3 All Shoes in my little manor, in my little corner with Goya Dave.
What's that, 2 o'clock?
That's 2 o'clock kickoff, and I think Webby Jr. will be there as well, but he's off work Sunday and Monday. Man United, home to Wolves. Tough game.
Tough game. Wolves beat the Spuds 4-2 last week. You know, and no one expected that.
Yeah.
You know, United would be buzzing after what happened the other night.
Yeah.
United would be buzzing. You know,
to carry on.
You just can't.
You can't call it, can you?
Not. You can't call Man United.
No.
I'm gonna go away win. You know.
Away win.
I am. I know United would be buzzing. It's mostly going to be wrong, but I'm going to go for an away win.
I got to go home win because obviously that's my second team and it's beyond Coventry Football Club. And hopefully when this is out, I'll be very, very happy after playing West Bromwich Albion yesterday at 3 o'clock. So, you know, it's fingers crossed for the Sky Blue Army. Home win and away win. Let's go down to Filbert Street. Leicester City taking on Liverpool. Now, Liverpool, again, if Man City wins, as I said earlier on, but Leicester have to beat Liverpool. Well, there's more chance of that than me having a tenner at your back pocket, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Liverpool away win all day long.
Because that soon as Van Nistelrooy's gone there, but it's not his squad. But they just haven't played well anyway, have they?
No.
They've been really poor.
Their forward line's
half
really poor.
the gate.
And they've got a lot of injuries and all, I think.
Yeah, I've got a lot of injuries. Right, before we go to Monday night
football.
So Monday night's football, Tottenham against Nottingham Forest.
Draw.
No, I ain't gone there yet.
Oh.
Before that, we're going to go to Spennymoor Football Club. My good pal, Russell, big Blackburn Rovers fan, and his good lady.
Rod Stewart Russell.
Yeah, Rod Stewart Russell. And Tracy, his good lady. They went home on Friday. Lovely couple. Anyway, Tracy's daughter's old man, I don't know if they're married or whatever. Anyway, cut long story short, they were in the semi-final against Rochdale last week. He scored, what's his bloody, excuse me, swearing, Aiden Routledge. That's a great name, Aidy. I know you're watching, big man. He scored a last-minute equaliser to go into penalties, and they won 5-4 on penalties.
And he scored the fourth penalty.
And so if there's any more of you Spennymoor football fans out there, get on the vlog and watch it and give us a bit. Right, this is the squad. FA Trophy final at Wembley, May the 11th, 4:15 on a Sunday afternoon. I'm going to watch it. Got to now. Taking on Aldershot. Now, 60 grand to the winners. So every penny counts. 4 hours when the tickets were on sale, they sold 2,800 tickets within the first 4 hours. That was probably Wednesday or Thursday. Wow. So I don't know what it is up to date at this moment in time. Now, what you've got the National League they're in, okay? National League North. But now Aldershot are in the actual National League. Yeah. So that's the
league above them.
That's the league above them. That's the league. It's like the Premier League.
Yeah. Well, that's the league before the Division 2.
Before Division 2.
Before League 2.
And they're 15th in the league, is Aldershot, and obviously Spennymoor are 10th. So, and they're only about 4 points off the playoffs. So they're fighting for that as well. So they play in black and white. All I'm going to say is, any Spennymoor people out there, get your tickets for May the 11th. If I was in England, I'd go get me ticket. I promise you. I've got to Scooby-Doo what they're going to cost. But 80 Routledge, good luck to you, big man, on May the 11th. And all your players, thanks for watching this, and all your supporters, let's get some more tickets. Absolutely superb. Playing black and white, Wembley bound, May the 11th. Don't miss it. 4:15 on a Sunday afternoon.
That'll be on TNT, that will.
It will be on TNT. Yeah, no doubt. We'll be watching it, 100%. Right, let's get back to the last game of the of this weekend's football predictions.
Draw.
Tottenham Forest, a
yeah,
draw.
Yeah, the less we talk about them, the better anyway, but yeah, draw.
Monday night, Tottenham Forest, a draw. Do you know something? I
hope Forest win, but I think it'd be a draw.
Oh dear, that's a funny game. I'm hoping.
Good game to watch.
Great
I
game.
think it'd be a good open game.
That's my other ex Nottingham Forest. I've asked him to do one as well, to do me a little vlog. If he does it, yeah. So that's what's going to happen. Right, what we're going to do? Should we see if we can get Richie on the phone?
We can try.
Very quickly. Right, we'll come back in a minute. So we get Richie. Right, we're back on. Yeah, we're back on. And we got Big Richie from Fañabé. He's been a bit poorly last couple of weeks, and he said you do a very, very quick football predictions. I know you've all missed him because we've had one or two comments saying, "Where's your pal Richie? He's funny and he's good." Right, Richie, we're going to kick off with Brentford Brighton this afternoon, please. What's the predictions, please?
Oh, Brentford Brighton. I'm going to go for Brentford. Brentford, yeah, definitely Brentford.
Okay.
Brentford don't win.
Okay, Brentford don't win. Let's go to Sellers Park. Palace taking on Bournemouth.
Palace, Bournemouth. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw.
Okay, sounds good, Shaq. Let's go to Goodison Park. Everton taking on Manchester City, the big boys with De Bruyne. What do you reckon?
I can't see anything but a City win. I
Yeah.
think City have to win this year, yeah. City win.
Champions League stuff, innit? Right, let's go down to Upton Park. West Ham United taking on already relegated Southampton.
Is it at Saints?
No, West Ham, Upton Park. West Ham.
Upton Park. Both teams to score 2-2.
Wow.
2-2. Okay, good shout. Right, let's go to the 5:30 game today. Villa, Newcastle, both looking for a Champions League place. What do you reckon at Villa Park?
Yeah, I'm going to go Newcastle. I
Yeah.
think Newcastle will win. I think Villa will be down in the dumps a little bit.
Yeah.
Took it out of them, and I think Newcastle are looking so solid.
All right.
They could get second. Simon don't want that to happen, but you never know.
Richie, if you're going to keep talking rubbish and slander, I'll have you arrested for slander and libel.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Right, so you go for a Newcastle win.
Newcastle win, yeah.
Right, let's go Sunday to Fulham at Craven Cottage taking on Chelsea at Fulham. Craven Cottage, Fulham, Chelsea.
Fulham, Chelsea. Oh, I think Fulham. Honestly, Chelsea is so disappointing at the moment.
Yeah.
They're just playing terrible, aren't they? I mean, they're boring to watch. They're not scoring goals.
No.
Cole Palmer looks like he looks. I don't even think he's him. I think I've just got another ginger kid from a school and said, "Look, put this top on," because he looks burnt out, fed up, tired. Jackson looks like probably one of the worst strikers I've ever seen.
Yeah, you're probably right on that.
He's awful. He's awful.
So what you going for, son?
Fulham win.
Fulham win.
I'm going to go for a Fulham win, yeah.
Okay. Right, let's go down to Portman Road. Ipswich Town taking on the mighty Arsenal.
Ipswich and Arsenal. I think a draw 1-1.
Yeah, you've said a draw.
I said a draw.
I've definitely gone Arsenal. Right, let's go to Old Trafford. Man United after a great win on Thursday night home to Lyon, taking on the mighty Wolves of the West Midlands.
Oh, what a game that was. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, we did.
It
was crazy.
In 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was mental.
Yeah.
I've never seen, honest to God, crazy. And
I know.
good goals as well.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe. Anyway, Man United and Wolves. I'm going to go for a Wolves win.
A Wolves win.
Same as me.
Okay, so
Sneaky 1-0.
yeah, okay.
I know Simon likes a sneaky 1-0 win for Wolves as well, because
know it.
I've heard him say it before. Yeah.
Right, 2 to go. Last one for tomorrow afternoon. Leicester City taking on Liverpool. If Leicester lose, then they are definitely relegated down to the Championship. Filbert Street, Leicester Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, sounds a good shout.
Because
Right.
they haven't scored that many goals. They haven't scored a goal for something like, I don't know, 3 years.
Yeah, they're awful.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah, they're
scored one
awful.
the other night, didn't they?
Right, let's move on to Monday Night Football. One big game. Forest away to Tottenham, looking for Champions League football. So is it White Hart Lane? Tottenham at home to Nottingham Forest, please, Richie boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Same here.
Yeah,
All right.
draw. Yeah.
Richie,
Yeah,
listen, thanks for
draw.
that. Look,
Yeah.
before you go, how are you feeling at this moment in time? Are you feeling a bit better today?
It's been 3 weeks yesterday, and
No.
it's like shoulder tendonitis. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
A pulled ligament. And
Okay.
I was off for 2.5 weeks. I started feeling better. Went back to work 3 days. Done 3 days. Then it started coming on again. So I don't know what the answer is.
It might
but,
be stress related, mate. It might be stress related. Stress does weird things to our bodies, man.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Right, listen.
I think stress doesn't help, does it?
No.
To be honest with you. Yeah.
Richie, listen, all I can say from all the viewers and obviously Big Simon and myself.
Get well soon, brother.
Get well soon, bruv. And
Cheers.
thanks for giving me the prediction for today and tomorrow and Monday. All right, you take
Look
care.
after yourself.
Take care, big man.
Take care, Richie.
Bye, son.
Bye, mate.
See you, lads.
Bye, mate.
Right, there we are. We're going to close it all up now. Fingers crossed that we got the two vlogs from our two ex-professionals. If they haven't, then we'll get them another day. So we'll see what happens. And well done to you for that today, my son. Well done to Wednesday night, obviously a great
thank
win.
you.
And Spennymoor Football Club.
Yep.
Get onto the club website and go and buy your ticket and give them the support they need it on May the 11th at Wembley. So what I'm going to say is, check out all the vlogs that I've done before. Somebody has made a bid for one of Paddy the Baddy's gloves already. I wasn't going to do it till May, but somebody's messaged me this morning. I said, listen, just make a bid, but I'm going to want a lot more money for it. I got two, and I really want to raise the money for cancer, for fact, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. So all I'm going to say is, there's me hand, big man.
Take care, mate.
And
Have
you,
a good
big boy.
weekend.
And you go, big one.
Listen, what I want to say, I want to first of all, I want to mention a young guy that's died today, ex-Man United player.
Yeah.
He was a junior there, played for the kid, but he played over 200 or 300 games for Rochdale, and he passed away. He's had cancer 3 times, and he's passed away this morning, only 36. You know,
Thompson, his name, surname? Thompson?
Yeah, Joe Thompson.
Joe Thompson.
Yeah, I want to just send condolences to his family, really, and just say it's a sad thing, you know. But listen, lads, this is what I'm saying. You've got to get checked. I know it wasn't prostrate, right? It was just cancer throughout his body. It racked him. But you've got to get checked. You know, you all have to get checked, because those who know that know. Yeah. Right? So just say, go and get checked, look after yourselves. Yeah. And I want to just say thanks to all my mates that went to Madrid and met me, new, old. You know, it was a great time, really good time. And all the lads going to Paris, have a real good time, and I'll see you in Munich. Yeah. Take care. Just I'll reiterate that. So basically, prostate, all I'm saying is, all you big boys, get off your fat ass, get the doctors and get it checked. It's as simple as that. It is the fastest growing cancer. Okay, that's what it is. So without further ado, from Big Si, from me, Webby. Have a good weekend, everyone. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Webby's Road. Don't forget, it's free.